Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys. We got a couple of things going on in the news and then we're going to hop right on over to the charts. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click the bell icon. Definitely make sure you click the bell icon so you can stay up to date with everything. And let's get right on into this. Okay, so first up, over on the Twitterverse, some key highlights for you guys. And I like to try and condense this down. That's one of the big reasons why I'm trying to lean more towards, honestly, just sharing what's going on the Twitter side. So first off, a dormant address. Wait, is actually my top? No, let's go ahead and go up to the top here. So we got at the very top, $623 million in stolen Bitcoin from 2016. Bitfinex hack has now been moved. 10,057 Bitcoin that were stolen from cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex in 2016 was transferred in a series of transactions yesterday. Okay, so interestingly enough, we had something similar like this happen with what was called the Plus token scam. And eventually, those people finally got caught. I believe there might be a couple people that were still kind of out on the loose, but all those funds were reacquired. So the fact that this is starting to move now means that traceability is still, for one, being focused on them, obviously, because it's a ton of money. And two, now they're more likely to get caught. It is what it is, right? If they just let it sit there and it doesn't do anything, then you don't spend it on places. You don't have new updates of where they are, what's going on, and why this transaction happened, who might be associated, all that kind of stuff. So maybe this will lead to them getting caught. It's interesting to see this getting moved. The largest insurance company in Switzerland now accepts Bitcoin. AXA says that acceptance of Bitcoin represents an investment in the company's digital future. Very good news there. $150 million worth of Bitcoin just moved to cold storage. This is also really good news. That's another 2,400 Bitcoin that's off the market. Oh yeah, I said I wish I had more Bitcoin friends. So if you guys want to follow, I forgot I said that. If you guys want to check me out, I'm on Twitter. And I would love some more crypto friends to talk with on social media and stuff. So I'm at Crypto Atlas YT if you guys want to go check me out. A dormant address containing 500 Bitcoin, that's over $31 million, has just been activated after 10 years. That's pretty crazy. Braven Howard's main hedge fund is going to start buying Bitcoin. It'll begin with 1.5% allocation of its $5.6 billion funds in digital assets. So absolutely awesome. Insurance giant AXA Switzerland now will allow customers to buy premiums in Bitcoin. So a lot of good stuff that's going on for sure. All right, now as far as for Ethereum, Ethereum's got some big news too with the Berlin hard fork. It is now live on Ethereum. The upgrade incorporates 4 optimizations aimed at gas efficiency and improved security. We're going to go ahead and go over those right now. These are the IPs. EIP 2565, which reduces gas costs for a specific transaction type that uses modular exponentiation. EIP 2718 makes all transaction types backwards compatible using so-called envelope transactions, which allows the addition of new transaction logic into Ethereum. EIP 2929 increases gas costs for opcode transactions, a pain point for denial of service attacks on Ethereum in the past. And EIP 2930, a new transaction type made possible by EIP 2718's envelope transactions, which allows its users to create templates for future complex transactions in a bid to lower gas costs. So some nice little improvements that are going on. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about all this. But hey, I've been saying this, Ethereum, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. Let me make that totally clear with everybody here. But in my opinion, Ethereum needs to have some of these updates like this in order to be able to start competing more with some of the upcoming other projects like Cardano. Excuse me. Sneaking right up in my throat there. Okay, now we go ahead and head on over to the charts. As you guys can see, looking at Bitcoin first off, looking very bullish. It is holding itself up above this line. I didn't do a video yesterday. I had a busy day, by the way, and I didn't feel very good last night. In fact, to be honest with you guys, I haven't been feeling very good as so far of today either. But here we are, okay? We're holding on. Bitcoin, we're holding above that nice little level of resistance. Now it's forming as a level of support up above the 21 EMA as well. very bullish in both those regards. The technical radar is suggesting is a buy. RSI is starting to get on the edge of being in the overbought territory, but I'm not really concerned about that. Overall, everything's looking very good. Now let's look at some next potential levels for price targets. Obviously, we want to try and pass our previous high. On the Fibonacci, though, we could potentially see some resistance as we start to move back up here. That's at $64,455. $65,000 is right near that price point, what we were seeing from yesterday. Just a little bit under that. It's like right around 64,890 or so. So breaking above 65,000 will be absolutely key. And then we're working up through the $1,000 increment levels as we make our way, trying to get all the way up here to $94,070. That's a big project goal before we hit the $100,000 mark, okay? Now, a small sidestep we do have is obviously going to be the $75,000 mark. That's 3/4 of the way to $100,000, and also the $70,000 mark. We tend to see some bits of resistance, especially we had a lot going on here when we hit 60,000. So now that we're starting to make our pathway go up a little bit towards the 70K mark, seeing how things kind of hold off in that position is going to be very interesting. Volume for the day, pretty low. I mean, yesterday we saw a lot of activity taking place, going back and forth. In the end, just ended up closing out a little bit in the red, but overall things are looking quite good. Yesterday was also the launch day for Coinbase on the stock market, and that didn't go well yesterday, and to be frank, it didn't go very well today either. And so, yeah, that actually had a bit of an effect on a lot of the different cryptos that are out there. If this decides that it wants to go down, key levels that we want to keep an eye on right now, guys, are going to be at $61,164. Another level of support down at $60,000. Below that is going to be at $59,451. And that 21 EMA tomorrow is more than likely going to be very close to that $59,451. So let's go ahead and keep an eye on those positions. Now let's go ahead and go take a look at what's going on with Ethereum. And with the Ethereum side, Ethereum's been absolutely killing it. As I mentioned, they got the big update that a lot of people have been waiting for. Right now, as of the time of recording this video, we're just under $2,500. But on the daily, it actually passed above $2,500 to reach $2,505. That's a weird tongue twister. My brain just kind of stopped there for a second. So anyways, we break above that. Then we're going to have these $100 increments as we make our way up towards the $3,000 price point. Up past that is going to be at $3,073. That's on a Fibonacci perspective, you know, all the way up here at the 2.618. So I'd really keep an eye on that. Passing that again, going up every $100 increment levels. Now that we're in the price discovery zone, we don't have a lot to really base things off of. So do keep that in mind, okay? Now on the way down, we do have support at $2,439. That's on the Fibonacci side. You can see that coincides pretty well here with where that daily candle had actually opened up prior yesterday. Going further down, we do have support also being established very strongly here at $2,095, especially on the daily. You can see several reference points as I draw this line across here, so that indicates a strong level trend. But tomorrow, do expect this to be a little bit higher. Probably going to be pushing around closer to like the $2,150-ish range if I had to take a guess on that. Volume is like that of what we saw with Bitcoin. It is less today than it was yesterday, but unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum had a really good day yesterday, whereas Bitcoin closed out just a little bit in the red. So Ethereum making some strong moves. Technical radar, strong buy. We also have the RSI pushing now above this top level right here, the overbought territory, but we're just sitting at 74.73, and also we're going into a big bull market, so don't worry too much about the RSI as of this point in time. But I do want to clarify that if it starts pushing up to around 95 or so, then start to keep a little bit more of an eye on it, because then we might really be starting to push the boundary on something like this. So tons of potential with it. I'm bullish on both of these, especially because of the simple fact that it's above the 21 EMA. That's my biggest point that I want to make a reference to. There's a nice little gap that's going on there. Nice levels being established. I see this and Bitcoin both going up. That's my personal opinion. I do have referral links in the description, guys, for Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, Robinhood, and Webull. So if you want to earn some free crypto or free stocks, feel free to use my referral codes. And also, I do other videos on altcoins, and I do playthrough series of a cryptocurrency game called Decentraland, if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. definitely is appreciated and helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm and growing this community. Click the bell icon so that you know whenever we have a new video. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys are bullish or bearish on Bitcoin or Ethereum and why. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next episode.